Hey everyone, welcome to Nerds Talk. I'm Mike.
And I'm Chris.
And today we're doing our live reaction of the Microsoft E3 2019 press conference. We both had a lot of plans today, weren't able to catch it live, so we're watching it live now for your pleasure. Feel free to post a comment below. We'll be chatting throughout the video, giving you our impressions, our thoughts, and obviously whether we like or dislike what's going on. So Chris, is there anything specific that you're looking forward to today?
I just want to see what Microsoft comes out with. I mean, this is their chance to come up big. They can make some big announcements. Will they announce their new console? Excited to see what games they're going to showcase and play trailers of.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, mostly the console. I want to see if they're going to take this opportunity and try and get ahead and get that talk going.
Absolutely. So I'm really hoping that they're going to reveal that as well. After seeing a little bit of the EA yesterday, I'm hoping they teased there will be more Star Wars in this conference. So being a huge Star Wars fan, I'm definitely excited to see more of that. So
That'll be good.
we'll have to see what happens here.
Excellent.
Alrighty.
I have to stay off social media all day today.
It's
Make sure
hard.
Nothing was spoiled. I'm like, okay, I'll stay away.
Yeah,
Make sure it's a real live reaction. See what's going on.
Yeah, in this day and age, it's really difficult. I mean, from tweets to like unrelated, like just opening up YouTube and it's like, oh, recommended. It's like, no, I didn't want to see anything. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, close that down. Can't do that.
Yeah.
So.
Even my Apple, the news is full E3
News feed?
feeds. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Can't.
So the plan, everybody, is we are going to do a live reaction to Nintendo's conference on Tuesday. We're going to try to do that live at noon, so you won't be watching a delayed reaction. We won't be doing live reacts to Ubisoft or Square, but we are going to be doing a whole E3 recap, essentially summary video, where we discuss all the conferences in full, and we'll be posting that video probably within a few days after E3 is done. So definitely stay tuned for that. All right. Got no one in the chat yet. We're good to go. 2 minutes.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness. Every year, this is the time that I get so excited to see what's on the horizon, especially with new technology. The years where they talk about new consoles or sometimes new platforms like xCloud, I think they're going to be just talking about.
Yeah.
Google Stadia had their conference on Thursday, I believe it was. So that was some interesting news with the drop of Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, they're definitely coming and swinging, so we'll have to see how Microsoft's response.
They'll be their main competitor for sure.
For the cloud, oh, absolutely. So it'll be great to see exactly how it works, what the pricing is, if they reveal that much, and how that's going to roll out.
Yeah, well, did they announce the pricing for Google?
They did.
$7
So this,
UK or something?
well, so it's $10 a month American. So Canadians, I'm assuming it's like 12 and change. The Founders Edition, I believe it was $130 or $140 American. So I think Canadian is $169. I think it was when I was looking at it. And it comes with the controller. It comes with the Chromecast Ultra. It comes with 3 months, obviously, of the Pro, I think it was called, what they call it, which is your 4K 60 frames per second streaming. Yeah. And it also comes with 3 months subscription to give to a friend. And then and it also comes with Destiny 2, all of the previous release content and the new upcoming DLC.
Yeah.
It all comes right off the bat, so you get that cross-save platform. All of your saves from PS4 or Xbox will transfer over, so you continue exactly where you left off. So impressive showing.
Yeah.
I mean, just to come out the gate saying we can do this, you know.
It is very impressive.
All right, the timer's gone. They should be starting probably within the next minute or so, but 2 hours. They're normally not 2 hours. They usually do an hour and a half conference, and they're one of the more beefier ones. So
yeah,
the fact that they're doing an hour and 45, almost 2 hours, it's pretty interesting. I'm pretty telling that, you know, the fact that Sony isn't there, they're going to take advantage of the time. All right, everybody, here we go. Love how they have the countdown to start the next countdown.
This is the Xbox E3 2019 briefing.
So funny to see this after watching the E3 one, and how smaller it was, and now this one. I know.
Bit of Gears there.
Yeah.
Okay. Minecraft. So yeah, they own them now, so it's gotta be.
Yeah. Oh, they've been picking up a lot of companies lately.
Yeah. Yeah. You think they're gonna announce any new acquisitions at this E3? Any other surprise acquisitions?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think they might just stick to the games
And their xCloud.
Yeah. I think they're really gonna pump their cloud, and I'm hoping their console. I mean, that was one of my predictions when we did our E3 predictions. Was the new console announcing? So, and I'm secretly hoping that I'm right for that.
The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient structure history has ever shown us.
Rizzo.
Scheduled scarcity is a premium feature of colonial life. The colony must never lose faith. That is what the board provides. Security in a
Reminds me of
world.
Hello Games is
This is House
Base
Town,
game.
the furthest colony in the galaxy. Proudly owned and operated by corporations. Everything we have, everything we are, we owe to them. They are always with us. No one has ever gone against them.
massively online game.
But a stranger has just arrived. Someone who's challenging the corporate board. Someone who's digging up their secrets. Someone who could be a villain or a hero.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me.
Or a psychopath.
Oh, my time to shine.
I love that they're sticking to the guns. Day one launch on Xbox Game Pass.
Oh yeah.
I suppose time will tell, but no matter who this stranger chooses to be, the Halcyon colony will never be the same.
Gideon. They made Nizreal Public 2 back in May.
The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine.
Interesting starter.
Did you catch the name of that title?
The Outer World?
Outer Worlds.
Please welcome from Ninja Theory, Ronnie Tucker and Dom Matthews.
Yeah, they acquired them.
Oh.
Last year they acquired them. So Xbox first party now.
But once they're gone.
At E3 2018, we announced that Ninja Theory had joined Xbox Game Studios, a move that has given us an incredible boost in achieving the creative ambition of our teams. We've started work on a number of new games at the studio, and in the near future, we'll be sharing details on all of these projects. When we joined Xbox Game Studios, we already had a very exciting game several years in the making, and we're happy to return to E3 to share this with you.
As creative director, I'm stoked to be here to share our new game with you guys. It combines two of my gaming passions, third-person action combat and competitive team multiplayer. Our technical alpha is kicking off in just a couple of weeks, and we'd love for you to sign up, get involved, and tell us what you think. Or if you're here at E3, come and join us for a game. I really hope you guys like it. Check it out. This is Bleeding Edge.
Bleeding Edge. Is that the title, or is this Bleeding Edge technology?
He was. There you go. like a Borderlands, Crucible kind of thing. You can combo off each other. They're different.
Is it a hero shooter? Kind of like Overwatch?
Yeah.
Battle Royale? Okay. Bleeding Edge. Okay. Nice art style, but it doesn't interest me that much.
Oh.
Ori? Is this Ori? Looks like it is. That's my prediction right. Is it releasing today? Let's see. Yeah, we're in the Will of the Wisps. Here we go. Right, there we go. That's great. A lot of bosses though. They only had the main owl was the main boss that you had to go through, and a lot of different creatures. Come on, available now. Come on. February. All right. Wait a little bit longer. That's
Yeah.
okay.
At least now there's a date to
At
it.
least there's a date.
Yeah.
At least there's a date. Okay.
Look pretty decent.
Yes. Minecraft. Brand new game. The creators of Minecraft. Okay. Update the textures. It's still blocky, but it's like 16-bit blocks now.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
It's like strategy or something? It's top-down view. It's different. Usually it's like a first-person kind of thing, right?
yeah.
Like a Diablo style thing? Second stream. Ah. Nope. No, we're not matching the stream. We're just a little bit ahead. Spring 2020 for Minecraft.
Definitely a little bit new take on mine.
Please welcome the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer.
Well, I mean, it was a good start. And showed a new IP, and then they were returning one.
Okay,
Got shirt about it.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We on Team Xbox live for this exact moment.
Here with you.
The moment we get to share the best of our art form here with you in LA. And the moment you get to experience breathtaking new stories, new worlds, and new heroes for the very first time.
It's about
this moment isn't just about finding some new games. It's about discovering your new games.
Your game history.
This decisive moment of discovery is etched in your gaming history. Alongside your every achievement, your every moment, your every new friend. This is why we on Team Xbox are always and will be dedicated to unleashing the next new games for you to discover and love. So whether you're one of the thousands with us here in Microsoft Theater, or one of the billions around the world who play games, welcome to E3 2019. This right now is
Jen
the
Morrison
single
saying past no
most
spiders.
creative and energizing time in gaming history. Games and gamers together now have the sheer magnitude to be a significant unifying force for the world. The expanding universe of gaming has opened a new era of creative possibility, with more games, more creators, and more industry players than ever before. And gamers, we're everywhere.
How's the audio, chat? Does it sound good? Nice and loud?
The number of players in the world has more than tripled. Over 2 billion of us now play games in every region and on every continent. And with new technological leaps, we get to play whatever we want, with whomever we want, and wherever we want. On Team Xbox, every decision is guided by our belief that gaming is for everyone. My team and I are single-minded in our resolve to bring everyone the games they want, to connect everyone to play with the friends they want, and to empower everyone to play wherever they want.
Yeah, it makes sense.
This is why we keep innovating hardware and services. It's why we're uniting communities through crossplay, and it's why we're investing with new distinctive creators. Above all, gaming is for you. This is why we scour the world for your next new games. This today is the largest showcase of games on any stage, anywhere this year. Today, from the thousands of games in development across Xbox One and Windows PC, we're highlighting 60 games for you, including 14 games from Xbox Game Studios.
Wow, they're going hard. They're like, look, Sony's not here this year. We're gonna show you why we're a player. This is it.
In addition to showcasing all of these games over
there we go. That's the Xbox. Gotta be.
We'll also announce what's next at Xbox Game Studios. Sharing our expansive plans for streaming, and of course, revealing more about our next new console.
I wonder how deep we'll go into specs.
So thank you for joining us today.
I think they'll save that for next year, because next year, if it launches, let's say November. Oh, there we go. BD1, Star Wars. Here we go. Love
it. Looks so
oh man. Good. Oh, this is like actual gameplay. Wow. Moss covered AT-AT. Love it. You get to pilot it? No way. Cabrera. Nice.
Oh,
nice.
Hey,
Rogue One.
who are you?
Got a name?
For the game.
Yeah. And this is the gameplay.
Jedi business. Jedi.
Before Rogue One. The one is before episode 4. This is before episode 4. First Trooper.
This is supposed to be canon too.
Yes, absolutely. Everything that they're releasing now, like EA and anything that's licensed, they go through LucasArts and Disney. It's canon. Any new game is canon, unless they specifically say it's not.
We have to stop them. That's the plan.
They'll work this into one of their next trilogies.
I don't know. I mean, again, the rumor, or I guess the announcement was that they're doing Old Republic trilogy, so anything's possible at this point. Oh man, November. Why couldn't it be like next month? Or the actor that plays him is played Joker in Gotham.
Really?
Yep.
You're not doing that again.
Crazy. It's like, it's funny because after watching Gotham, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is Joker. He's a Jedi.
Wow.
He's a really good actor.
Yeah.
The premiere.
World premiere.
Horror game. Resident Evil. The premiere. Alan Wake?
What
the?
Peter Shannon, a 9-year-old boy, went missing on Saturday. This afternoon, the authorities are organizing a search in the Black Hills Forest.
Okay, Bullet.
Oh God.
Let's find this kid. Wait up, Bullet! Bullet!
Yeah, could be like a zombie dog or something. Don't you start. It's a fake dog. Calm down. Calm down. It's pretend. I know they look real, but it's pretend. Have you freaking out? This is now awake. It's gotta be like a Resident Evil or something. Every time you die, you go back to the video camera and kind of replay the last mission. That way?
Let's find this kid.
Accepted. Or which project?
Oh.
Is that what it
It's
is?
a symbol. Blair Witch.
Okay. Or which? There you go. Interesting, interesting.
Yeah, that's with the video camera. That makes sense. So it takes place back in '96, which I think is when the movie came out. Or when it's supposed to take
CD
place.
Projekt Red. Cyberpunk. 2099.
Oh yeah. Worked with it.
V, my man, you made it. You blowing up all over the news. Are you alone?
I just want the money.
You got the chip? All right, start her up.
Crazy how it graphics.
Why don't you go to the bathroom? Wash
This is
up.
probably all Xbox
We
One
gonna
X
be with you
footage,
in a
obviously.
minute. Oh, come on, man. Your neck. It's a mess.
While hotel security has yet to comment, we do know the suspect seems to have fled the scene.
Initiating combat mode. Go! Destination confirmed.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, in and out. We're rich. Oh, we are going to the major leagues, Jackie. Jack? Oh, no. Okay, get to a clinic now.
Mr. Wells' condition is critical.
Go!
Immediate medical
It's gonna
help
be
is
okay.
required.
Just hold on. Hey, just think about all the good that we're gonna have, huh? I'm sorry. Take the chip decks.
Every corporal cop in this city's gonna be blasting down these doors after what you and your psycho friend did. We didn't need all this tension, damn it.
And he's asleep. Oh. Okay, so it's funny how like he comes out with his surprise attacks, guys take him down. Then all of a sudden they know he's got him, he doesn't take him down. Yeah.
Wake the up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
Keanu Reeves?
Keanu Reeves?
Wow. John Wick, they had to get him in there. Surprise!
Oh man.
Alright. That's
John
gotta be
Wick
Keanu Reeves. Yeah,
himself?
that's gotta be. Yeah.
Wow, they're going.
Either way.
Hey.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
I'm playing a mix between John Wick and The Matrix, and you know. Bill and Ted's excellent.
How's it going?
Unreal.
I can't believe they kept that quiet though. Like, you think that would have leaked
Yeah.
or something?
I didn't hear that at all.
Yeah. All right. Good to see you. Thank you. All right. All right. I gotta talk to you about something.
Didn't expect Keanu Reeves.
Oh, not at all.
CD Projekt Red. Cyberpunk 2077. All right. A while back, the guys from CD Projekt Red approached me and asked me to be a part of their new project, Cyberpunk 2077. They were going on and on about how they'd create this vast open world with a branching storyline, how you'd be able to customize your character through in-game choices. And it's not something I knew before, but I was excited by. And I'm always
You're excited by it because of the paycheck. He's like, how much you gonna pay me? Sure.
Yeah.
You only need my voice and my likeness.
Is set in a metropolis of the future, where body modification has become an obsession. You play as an outlaw, an enhanced mercenary working in the sleazy
It's going
underbelly
right off the
of
script.
city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, the telecopter stopped working.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, but let me tell you, the feeling of being there, of walking the
Definitely
streets of the future, is really going to be breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
Crash it right
All right. So, I guess I gotta finish this. So tell me, do you guys want to know when there's when it?
The producers are like, no.
Yeah.
Next week.
All right. Then check this out. Ready now?
Very today.
Hey, easy. Mr. Hand sent me. Am I right for the job?
Played a separate one game before?
Oh.
Okay, I'm in.
Oh. It's interesting.
You have gone through to the other side.
it's cool how like you literally augment yourself. People like you augment yourself. So that would be like your upgrade tree, your skill points. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Tabernacle plans and stuff like that. But interesting. The graphics are great.
World premiere.
It'd be absolutely crazy if they had some other Star Wars game. Rise. I doubt it, but it would be just so awesome. Nice. Okay. Fun. Build. Okay. I mean, the art's beautiful. Like, usually these kind of games are like iPhone games. This is really pretty. Floor. Okay. Build up your boat. Oh. And die. Wow. That's interesting. Build up your boat and your best friend dies. Like, no! Restart. Probably like a $10. Under Lotus.
Definitely looks different.
Battletoads.
Oh.
They're bringing it back.
I haven't seen these guys since the 90s.
I know, and that game is super hard, man.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez. There you go.
Okay.
Crash. Simple zit and something. Oh. Zits. Player does go up, okay. You can beat him up with Power Ranger kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna have those stupidly hard difficulty levels?
Probably.
You're like racing and it's like... Yeah, of course they do.
There it is. Oh. Looks just as hard.
But this way you can kind of see what's coming up ahead, where the side's going, you can never tell.
Yeah.
You just have to memorize the pattern, because this way you can kind of see this one.
Looks like you can bounce off each other too, which might make it a little difficult.
Legend of right. Okay, pen and paper, literally.
Yeah.
Very creative. You good RPG? Oh.
I feel like they probably could cut this down a bit and not to 60 price of some of the games that are now.
I mean, again, they don't have no competition. It's not like PlayStation is a really smart hour. It's like, no, it's like it's dumb, and Nintendo does their thing on Tuesday, and you know, the stuff that you're going to see on the Square stage and the presents that you're going to see here, more than likely, right? So it's...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, yay, and then we don't worry. Montage. These are all coming, by the way.
Yeah.
Exciting. ID, okay. The developer does that. Logic. Elongates. Like that.
Got that old school look to it.
Yep. Okay, makes sense. After party. Abs. Good life. House code. in the well. Oh, that pinball game.
Yeah.
Yes. Clean Black. Oh, I thought this was gonna be exclusive to Switch. For Xbox as well. Yeah. Either way, I'll still probably get it for Switch. Yeah. Just Clean Black is so great on Switch. Good Sweeper. The line. Market Shriek. Lord of the Rings. Living Hard Game. Okay. Oh. Boom Teller. Don't like that at all. Okay. Okay.
Please welcome Head of Xbox Partnerships.
Okay, partnerships. Those are like first on Xbox, so like DLCs to Xbox. Launches will be purely on Xbox, that kind of stuff.
All the ID at Xbox games you just saw will premiere on Xbox Game Pass day
So just like the first
one.
party, so that's smart. So as soon as it releases, you can get it for your $10 a month.
At Xbox, our passion is to help you find and play the games that you love through creation, curation, and discovery. The ultimate expression of that passion is Xbox Game Pass. My team travels the globe, seeking out fan favorites and hidden gems, and crafts partnerships with their creators so that you can discover your next favorite game. Mind-blowing experiences, epic adventures, and iconic characters, all for you to explore. It has been awesome to see the record-breaking success developers have had in Xbox Game Pass, introducing their games to new players and creating lifelong fans. Since launch, we have tripled the number of partners in Game Pass, adding more games from more genres, platformers, RPG, adventure, sports, puzzles, and more every single month. And of course, every Xbox Game Studios title you see today will premiere in Game Pass day one. We are thrilled to announce new titles coming to Xbox Game Pass on console today, including Batman Arkham Knight, Metro Exodus, Hollow Knight, and
There you go. Nice. Available today. That's a smart app. I have Hollow Knight for Switch. Pretty good game. Hard.
I played Borderlands.
amazing games that you can
First on
start
the second or
playing
just yours?
today.
The second.
Nice too.
Our mission at Xbox is for you to be able to play any game with anyone, anywhere. And we know for many of you that means PC. That is why last month we announced Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Okay.
Today, the Game Pass journey on PC begins. Now, PC players can discover their next favorite game with Xbox Game Pass. We have curated over 100 games just for PC, including favorites like Imperator Rome and Football Manager 2019.
Okay, Football Manager. Okay, sure.
And for the first time on PC, starting with Halo Reach, the
That's
entire
smart.
Master
There we go.
Chief
I'm like, Football Manager. Okay, sure.
Yeah. Maybe a few people like that.
Yeah. All three of them.
Yeah.
We are thrilled to share that Xbox Game Pass for PC launches in open beta
Oh, cool.
today.
Whenever you're ready.
You have to change the price of it. Again, Football Manager. Oh, and it's actually soccer. It's not Football Manager like U.S. football. All right. Here's spot. Okay. Yeah. Day and date. Yeah. That makes sense. Halo Reach. Oh. Okay. have the first Tomb Raiders. I don't have the last one. Shadow Tomb Raider. So I'm gonna play this.
Yeah.
At this point. Or they'll probably release like a trilogy.
Come on.
US.
Yeah.
Xbox Game Pass for PC is here now. Try it out by downloading the
I
all-new
mean, it's smart
Xbox
because
app on Windows.
PC players, it's like, oh yeah, the Xbox games, they come to PC eventually. Well,
If
now
you
it's
want
day
it
days.
all,
Through Game Pass, you can
we
really
have
play
created
Halo.
a membership
Yeah.
just for you. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. You get everything. Xbox Game Pass for console with over 100 great games. Xbox Live Gold, an unrivaled gaming community. And now, Xbox Game Pass for PC at no additional charge.
So I mean, Xbox Live Gold is $60 a year, which works out to about $5 a month. Then $10 for Game Pass, so 15. So you basically you're getting it on PC.
And because it's E3, everyone can
Whoa,
jump in and
$1.
play
$1.
the game for $1.
No, I'm assuming this for 1 month. That was for the year. Like, subscribe.
Now go discover your next
Okay,
favorite game.
$1. It's not bad.
Yeah. Get a taste for it.
Yeah. I'll wait. If that introductory offer is like for the first time you ever subscribed, I'll wait for like Ori and stuff to drop it and pay the buck and get it. Or by satellite data and Azure. Okay, this is cloud. Here we go. Azure AI. It's gonna be a big game if you're doing this, right? City. Okay. Flight Simulator.
Flight Simulator?
You think? That was like the PC game to get.
So.
And if they had them for Xbox?
I had one for Sega way back when.
Like I had Ace Combat, like where you're fighting, but Flight Simulator is just flying, there's no fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be it. Might be Flight Simulator. It looks beautiful though.
Yeah.
Okay. I played this on a 4K TV with Xbox One X, and there you go. Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Cool. But for something like this, if you're gonna get a sim, you gotta get like 4K. You gotta get a high quality, like for you to enjoy this. This would be cool in VR.
Oh yeah.
You're in the cockpit and you look, and you see your instruments.
Yeah.
That would be pretty dope.
I would.
And then this would get you sick. Loop to loops.
I'd be like flying straight, we're going up and down. That's it.
You need to get the matching motorized chair. So you're turning. Oh man, that'd be sweet. I'd probably get like I'm not a flight sim guy. I like playing like combat game, combat and stuff like that. But if they did this with VR and there's like special like chairs, oh that'd be it. I'd so be in.
The D-Box.
Yeah.
Movie theaters.
And it's like, hey, actually get to like, okay, get to feel it and feel it.
Yeah.
It's ultimate in simulation.
Do you remember
Those
a
games.
time when armies were built and powerful cities collapsed? When the smallest of choices echoed through the pages of history.
Age of Empires.
It was an age
2.
of
Oh, the I mean, that was the golden one. I played 3, but 2 was like, this was the game that I played a lot of with William Wallace and all that stuff, the Celts and stuff. Yeah. Okay. But I don't, like, again, keyboard and mouse, like, I don't know how you play properly on a controller. I never understood real-time strategy on a controller. Other campaign, okay. The Last Cons, Genghis Khan. Oh, okay. But again, Xbox Game Pass works with PC now, so I mean, you can get it on your PC and play there. Age of Empires 2. Yeah, it's going game to game.
Yeah.
Razors? I see you at a donkey's age. Welcome to beautiful Colorado. Home to the Purple Mountains Master G.
I mean, they're Rockies.
Hike through colorful canyons. Get up close and personal with a wild and woolly wildlife. Sample home-cooked delicacies. Eat where the locals eat. Visit Colorado Springs. There's so much to see and do in this post-apocalyptic winter wonderland. Meet new people, make new friends, Colorado has colorful characters and friendly faces everywhere you look. See our beautiful airport. And don't forget to pick yourself up a nifty souvenir. So don't be shy. Colorado's waiting for you. First round's on me. First round's on you.
Neither. But I mean, they're on 3. It must be popular and be selling decent.
Please welcome head of Xbox Game Studios.
Xbox Game Studios, okay. What you got first, Matt?
Games are at the heart of our mission. Over the last year, we added 7 new game development studios to Xbox.
Now we're gonna announce 3 more. It's like, what?
It's fantastic to see some of these studios already sharing new games on our E3 stage, and there's more to come. I have the privilege of working with some of the best studios around the globe. And for me, great studios are about people, teams, and ideas. Our success comes down to one thing: creating great games that players love. And great games come from great developers. That's why I'm honored today to announce that joining Xbox Studios is...
Wow, Double Fine.
Productions.
Psychonauts. Wow.
Wow.
Double Fine has been a beacon of creativity and spirit.
Next gen, they're gonna go hard at PlayStation. Exclusives. PlayStation, that's the thing this year, was like, they have all these exclusives from their first party game studios. And Xbox had like 3 or 4. Now there's like, okay, now we've got them all. Xbox, next Xbox is gonna be just, I would be surprised if it's launching with like 5 exclusives.
Of Double Fine Productions.
Schaefer, there you go. Double Fine head. Founder, Double Fine.
Hello.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Matt. We are so excited to be joining Xbox Game Studios, and I'm here to personally reassure you, Matt. I don't know what you've heard, but I'm a team player. Whatever you need from Double Fine, we'll make for you. Halo stuff, Forza stuff,
Excel
stuff.
I love that.
Yeah.
Tim, we just want you to make great games.
Oh, that's such a relief because I was totally lying. In that case, we brought a brand new trailer.
Hey,
Take
there
a
we go.
look if you dare.
Have you played the
We had to come. No, but I
heard things. I haven't played it.
That was great luck.
I think you'd be like, maybe that's to open the shirt, like you're wearing it.
My name is Raz, and today is my first official day on the job. We're on a mission.
Rasputin?
I'm on him. Looking for me? Mia, the mission is falling apart. We've lost
I was
control.
worried when Alfred group, the pressure of people that worked well before, being budget, deadline, pushing it out.
I mean, the benefit is that they do get a bigger budget, but then it's like, okay, we need to demo this. It's like, oh, we want to polish the note the way they do it. But the question is, Microsoft, are they going to be that developer that's a little bit more like, okay, take your time, or are they going to be like EA and it's like, no, it needs to be done like this. And
World premiere.
Yeah, all those games push it out.
oh. Lego Star Wars. Okay. All right, I'm into this too. Oh, it's gonna be the whole saga again. Re-release the saga. Yeah, it's probably the saga re-released. Because the original saga didn't have voices. It was just that. Yeah, so it's probably the saga because they did Force Awakens, and then the original trilogy was on last gen. Probably just releasing the whole saga. 9 films. 9.
One new.
That's Rise of Skywalker.
Oh.
The Skywalker Saga. There you go. So it's going to be all the plus the. So that's how they get you to buy it.
Yeah.
You get all the original games plus the new chapter. Oh, there he is. That's.
Any of those Lego Star Wars games?
Play them all. Play them all. I have Force Awakens. Played it. Unlocked every character, all the DLC.
I like that has a little bit of humor in it.
Yeah, especially the newer games where they actually use like voice work and stuff.
Yeah.
It's great. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball FighterZ is the sequel. Wow. Not even English. Dubbed. Just the French. Sorry, Vegeta. Going Super Saiyan. This isn't like a fighter game. It looks like a story game.
Yeah.
Like play through the series or whatever. RGB action RPG. There you go. Dragon Ball fans are going nuts right
Yeah.
now. I'm like, cool. You know, if that was Star Wars, I'd be screaming.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Ball. Good.
World premiere.
Nice to know that again. Lego Star Wars is not EA, so Microsoft, Disney is saying, okay,
allowing other.
Here we go. We're loosening the reins now. Everyone can start developing it.
I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
You want to guess what it is?
This is an outfit for a newborn. You bought it this morning. You wanted to surprise me.
I'm sorry.
You're pregnant.
You know?
I know because you already gave it to me.
Groundhog Day style game.
This has happened before.
Relive the
What are
day.
you talking about? What's going on?
Someone is coming. He's going to hurt us. He says you killed your father. I need to know what happened.
Why are you doing this? My father
Died of a heart attack?
No, I didn't have anything to do with.
Any second now, he's gonna knock on that door. Help me.
I saw this game a long time ago in like beta. It was pretty interesting. Literally, the day is like at 5 minutes.
Did you call the police?
We have a warrant.
You break in.
I didn't do anything.
We're here to help.
Don't listen to him. I'm your only chance.
Open the door.
Each time you play, something goes wrong, but you gain a little bit of information. Next playthrough, you use information to get further and further and further.
Stop.
But like each basically at 5 minutes, 8 minute restarts. Then you have to use information. Okay.
You're home. What are you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah, and depending on how you react, different things can happen. Like you might end up attacking the police next. It's pretty intriguing. It's an interesting like Groundhog Day style thing. Where it's like, oh, in that case she's dead. So like depending on how you play, so only 12 minutes. Because there you go. You have 12 minutes. So I don't know. It looks interesting. I'm intrigued. And then each time you get a little bit more information. It's like, I'm gonna try this. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, do it again. Try this way. Try this way. And then I guess there's one way to do it to get the proper ending.
Yeah. Be interesting.
Yeah.
Game.
And if it's ID at Xbox, I mean, is it $10 game?
Yeah.
This is the life of a deer. It concludes. Bambi, sorry. Ooh. That's okay. Bambi in the year 2019. What happens? Okay. Oh, he's got some like electricity power, like things on. Okay. Fish swimming in the okay. Get interesting art style. Great parent. Have some soda. There you go. Interesting. For real this time. So apparently this was delayed.
All the trailers.
Doing. The adult trailer.
Like Gears.
Oh. Like the daughter of one of them? Fine. Okay. It's got to be a relative daughter or something.
Yeah.
Based on the last trailer, last E3, it was something to do with like she's like infected or something. She's like there's a locust, something. Yeah, right.
Thanks, everyone. We're excited to announce that Gears 5 is releasing
Okay,
on
September.
10th.
Okay. Get your pure in.
And if you want to play 4 days early, you can
There you go.
with our Ultimate Edition or membership in the newly announced Xbox
Buy
Game
the
Pass
games.
Ultimate.
Pay your $1. Pay in September. $1 you get years.
With Gears of War 4, we wanted to earn your trust. But with Gears 5, we want to push the envelope by doing new things never seen in a Gears game before. And we'll tell you all about it this summer. In July, join us for our Versus multiplayer tech test, where you'll be one of the first to play our all-new competitive game type, Arcade. In August at Gamescom, go hands-on with the all-new Horde mode and see how character abilities can turn the tide on the battlefield. In September, we return to the biggest Gears campaign ever, where we'll explore more of Kate's harrowing journey and celebrate our launch on September 10th. But what are we talking about today? Today, it's a brand new way to fight the Swarm. In Escape, you play as one of 3 Hive Busters. You and your squad infiltrate the Hive, plant the bomb, and escape with your life. Because we all know the best defense is a good offense. It's everything you love about Gears.
Did they say this is a mode in Gears 5, or this is a separate, standalone, like, multiplayer experience that's outside of the game? They say.
So I think it's going to be part of the feature.
So if you buy Gears 5, this is a mode, okay? Not like, oh, you can play this separately on Game Pass.
No, I think it's an added feature that they're adding into it.
Okay.
They attacked, and we lost everything. Everything except the need for revenge. This might look like a surrender, but it's not. It's an invasion.
definitely younger. So the locusts are infecting machines. That what they're trying to get at here.
They're wearing different armor.
Get it.
Getting violent.
That's like the portal mode. The cloud is like the like a Fortnite kind of, you know, ground you into a certain area kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's 3 players, you said?
Do so.
Effects. Effective. Just doing well, it's going through.
Okay.
Yeah. Big guns. Chase on that. There we go. Yeah, not have that.
Yeah. Here we go. Looks like a code.
I hope you enjoyed your taste of Escape.
And I want to go
An
home and start
aggressive
playing
three-player
Gears 1.
co-op
Through.
perfect
Yeah.
for your living room couch. But it's not just about busting hives. You can build them too, and challenge your friends with the
so we
experiences
can-
you create.
Sounds like you can build
And
different
tonight,
levels.
join me on Mixer
Okay,
to challenge
so
these
upgrade,
three
okay.
WWE superstars,
New
Xavier
conditions
Woods,
like
AJ
Xavier Woods,
Styles,
wow.
and Tyler Breeze, to survive a
Kinda
gameplay deep
fun.
dive from right here in the Hive. For these at home, for the next 2 days, you and your friends can play in select Microsoft stores. So good luck out running the swarm, and we'll see you on the leaderboards. Oh, and for anyone who pre-orders or plays within the first week, we've got something special just for you.
special cosmetic done and
Yeah.
stuff.
Some will last for the first 30 minutes before.
Oh. That's you. Terminator Dark Fate character pack. Terminator. Oh, there you go. All right.
Interesting.
Makes sense because the locusts and the machine and stuff is like, let's do it. Be a Terminator in this world. Okay.
Wow.
It's a nice crossover. Makes sense. Fits.
Here you go. No, that's not bad. Work.
All right. So those most advanced controllers. So the Elite controller. So I can have a new one. The Elite 2. I've never played with one of these. It's interesting. Ah, okay. Just attention. Those things that we want to do. Okay, trigger grip and you're one more first. Go to here, trigger locks. Oh, okay. Override good. This is basically like you play with this controller, you have some distinct advantages.
Yeah.
Ah, and then save for your games. Look at that. New Bluetooth connectivity, okay. What's the battery life? Because the Switch right now has the best 80 hours, or the Wii was 80 hours, it's 40 hours, so it's the same, there you go. So they're catching up to the Switch. And it's, well, it's arguably the better controller, obviously, right? So. Now, it's gonna be what, 120 bucks?
Oh, yeah.
Now, if this controller, if you buy it now, if it works with the next gen Xbox, then it's like, okay, you buy one controller now and you're good to go. Okay, 2 generations of okay.
Yeah.
Invest in that.
Yeah.
Dying Light 2. Little zombie.
When my father saved my life, he told me never to forget who I am, where I come from. But in this place, nobody even wants to know my name. Getting attached is deadly. Because when darkness comes, I might be gone. The virus tore society apart, but I won't let it turn me into an animal. Staying alive became the essence of our existence, yet life must be more than just survival. Every day, the disease tries to crush us and make us forget who we are, but I...
An assassin for some time.
My name is Aiden, and I am infected.
Infected.
World
How many have they shown now? 30 of the 60? Jeez. Okay, Horizon 4. Yeah, makes sense. We do one of those every year. They have the Forza Motorsport and then Forza Horizon every other year. They were both made. Oh, come on. Oh yeah. See them. We're racing.
Lego.
Huh?
Lego blocks.
Are we behind still? Okay, yeah, so they got the Lego movie characters, Lego cars. Okay, that's cool. It's a new way of doing it. So it's like Forza physics with Lego cars. Okay. Nice crossover.
Yeah.
Smart. Okay.
Please welcome Ralph Fulton.
Go ahead.
Combine McLaren's passion for design with about 500,000 of Lego's legendary bricks. You get this incredible
The Master Builder is what they call it.
Champions McLaren
Unbelievable.
Combine the beauty and freedom of Horizon with the playful fun of Lego, you get the Forza Horizon 4 Lego Speed Champions expansion. You will drive this Senna and more Lego Speed Champions cars in an entirely new world, packed with inventive new challenges, new areas to explore, and loads of bricks to smash. The Forza Horizon 4 Lego Speed Champions expansion launches this week. I'll see you there.
Yeah, the pop, yeah, the gears pop on. You're a Gears fan and you collect pops. This is your game, right?
Yeah.
This is very key. Okay.
quite my.
Dude. Been out for a while now, like DLC.
My mission: find the father I never knew.
My mission: find a hero I've never met. He hasn't radioed in days.
He hasn't been seen since the outbreak.
The last time I heard his voice,
The last place he was seen was in Trumbull Valley. I've only heard whispers
I've only heard legend.
of unseen horrors. Here, we are the many.
Here, we can become stronger.
For so long, I was just surviving.
Now people are counting on me.
This is where my story could end.
This is where my story could begin.
I thought we had seen everything.
We ain't seen nothing yet.
There you go. They're available now. Don't worry.
World premiere.
Sega Sonic.
Done the right way with the arm proper.
For the very first time. Sounds great. All right. Fantasy Star. There's even less to be expected.
Like a lot of different mechanics.
Yep. All free play. Well, I mean, it's an old game. Two.
Those of you who have played Phantasy Star know that this game had influenced many of the most popular games today. So with great delight, we welcome Sega back to our stage and Phantasy Star back on Xbox. As we said, our goal on Team Xbox is to bring you the world's best games. Meeting with developers, playing their games, and introducing you to their games, these are the best parts of my job. Back at E3 2017, when I first met with the creators of this next game, they shared their ambition to bring their massively popular game with its passionate community of 650 million PC players to the entire world. I'm happy to announce our partnership with the legendary team at Smilegate. Their approach to game design demonstrates sheer creative boldness. Next year, you'll discover the newest entry in this landmark franchise. On console, for the very first time, only on Xbox. This is Crossfire X,
World premiere.
Never for small game. I'm gonna call it, they're gonna end the conference at this point, right? They showed Gears, they showed WWE Halo Infinite. They haven't mentioned the xCloud at all, other than talking about playing anywhere. They didn't actually talk about this is xCloud, this is what it is. Jeff. You mean like a picture back?
Yeah. Surroundings.
Yeah. Crossfire. I don't know this one. The legendary piece.
World premiere.
Halo, right? Yep. I know. Getting it up. Not the vibe for some reason. With like video. An Iron Mask. That would be opera. Yeah, but it's action RPG or open world game or something. I mean, based on the fact that it looks like Japanese, I mean it's probably gonna be an RPG, but that live action RPG. Tales of Arise. Okay, well, the Tales series, that makes sense. Yeah, it's funny. Now we get like 5 people clap. It's like, okay. Not so many people excited. Waiting for the Halo. Okay.
There are 6 sirens in the universe. I used to be one of them. My name is Lilith. And I need you.
Yeah. Storyline.
The number of popper already has. Yeah. Shoot, loot. Shoot. Big Bertha.
psycho cult. 10 billion followers demand we join or die. We've got another proposal for them.
And yours is September, they said, right?
Yeah. Big December.
Wait, there's more. Okay.
So you get the whole collection.
So Hansel Collection comes to 1, 2, and 3. For the stage 4 eyes.
World premiere.
I doubt you could even imagine it. That which commanded the stars, giving life its fullest brilliance. The Elden Ring. Oh, Elden Ring. Shattered by someone or something. Don't tell me you don't see it. Look up at the sky. It burns.
The cross between Game of Thrones and
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Please welcome back Phil Spencer.
From multinational studios to one-person passion projects, thousands of Xbox games are in development for you right now. Just today, we showed you 60 games. We are now experiencing an unmatched expansion of creativity on Xbox. Gaming for you means connecting all of these creators to all of you. Last fall, we announced our ambition to empower everyone, everywhere to play by bringing Xbox to the cloud. We will do this in 2 ways, through Project xCloud and through console streaming. 2 months ago, we connected all Xbox developers to Project xCloud. Today, we invite those of you here at E3 for our first public hands-on of Project xCloud. To experience the freedom to play right here at the show. And you'll have 2 ways to stream. There's a new platform feature, console streaming. it turns your Xbox One into your own personal and free xCloud server. Whether you're using a console in our data center or your console at home, this October, you'll be able to use our hybrid gaming cloud to play your games wherever you go.
Or a Game Pass Ultimate.
Where you play is now entirely your choice. You decide. So let's talk about our next console.
Xbox 4.
For us, the console is vital and central to our experience. We heard you. A console should be designed and built and optimized for one thing and one thing only, gaming.
We're going back to the gaming roots, not...
So the same team that
No
created the
entertainment
world's
center.
most powerful console, Xbox One X, and innovated its groundbreaking processor and the Elite controller. The same team that engineered the world-class compatibility of today's Xbox One consoles. The same team that set the bar for live gaming services with Xbox Live. This same team set out on a new mission: to create the future of gaming for you.
All right, here we go.
When we think about the future of gaming, it's not just PC, it's not just console, it's not just mobile. It's really all of the above.
Xbox is all about choice. We're investing in technology all throughout the game.
They wouldn't, but I'm saying that would be like, what? So like it's out
And for
4
us,
months, 5 months?
that starts with our next generation console.
We don't want to build just another console. We truly want it to be transformative.
More immersion, more exploration, more detail.
How do we make it easier for people to get into the game, to stay in the game?
One of the things that gamers and developers are incredibly excited about is reducing load times.
I'm an RPG gamer, and so like loading screens are a thing.
You're sitting there in the fake elevator because you know that the game's loading in the background. This is just an elevator ride forever.
That's our goal with gaming, is that you don't have those pauses.
This generation is going to be a bigger leap than any generation we've done before.
At the heart of our next generation console is our custom designed processor, leveraging the latest Zen 2 and Navi technology from our partners at AMD. From a pure processing perspective, this is 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One X. We're leveraging high bandwidth GDDR6 to ensure that we're getting the best performance possible.
It's going to usher in resolution and frame rates that we've never seen before. Like, never seen before.
We're looking at frame rates up to 120 frames per second.
8K.
We need it, but it's ready for
variable refresh rate.
Next gen ray tracing. It's real time because it's hardware accelerated for the first time ever.
What I'm personally most excited about is the SSD.
Ooh, salty.
We've created a new generation of SSDs. We're actually using the SSD as virtual RAM.
We're seeing more than 40 times
really
performance
going hard.
increases over the current generation.
The combination of the SoC and the solid-state drive are really what gives you a totally new experience.
Now we can take all that power and apply it back into the scene, so we can actually generate more life in that world and bring it to the gamer in a seamless way.
So that then you're fully experiencing what the game developer wants you to experience.
When you can move through worlds without waiting for screens to load, that speed, that performance is what the next generation is about.
This is the most immersive console experience ever.
What we really want to do is give developers the power to build the game they've always envisioned.
We have hundreds of people across both our first-party studios as well as our third-party studios working on those next-generation experiences today.
There's an amazing commitment to content at Xbox Game Studios. There's 13 studios, 7 in the last year. That's a big family.
At 343, for us, it's always about more seamless worlds with the next generation. We can bring the world to life in a way we've never experienced Halo before.
It'll be next year. At this point, I would be surprised. Get people to buy it right away. I mean, because it's not like they have a huge install base right now on the Xbox, right? Compared to like PS4 and Switch. So at this point, it makes sense for them to be like, listen, they might have like a version of work on Xbox One X, but it's like it's next gen. Buy it.
This is about the future.
Who wouldn't want Halo, right? Infinite, especially if it's going to be xCloud, it's going to take advantage of the cloud and stuff, and it's 4 times more powerful than Xbox One X. Scarlet. What's it called? Project Scarlet. So still no
still
name.
code name.
Holiday 2020. There we go. So
eats monsters for breakfast.
they're gonna announce the name next E3 and then this is it. Okay.
This is Project Scarlet, the most powerful
I think
and
it's gonna be the
highest
face of the
performing
Xbox One.
console we've
I think it'll
ever
be like
designed.
$500. I think it'll be like
Built for
$300.
creators to unleash their boldest creative
I
visions
think since after
and
PlayStation 1,
optimized for
when we
players
were
to enjoy the
Yeah.
ultimate gaming experience
they
on a
did the
console anywhere.
And they're still a year out. So if they're
Immersive
like putting it together now,
experiences
then that
begin
technology
at the
next year will be
heart of the
deeper.
console,
So
at the silicon level itself. Together with our partners at AMD, we have co-engineered and custom designed a state-of-the-art processor for Project Scarlet. Power you could see defined previous generations.
Holiday 20.
Power and performance you can see and feel defines Project Scarlet. When we talk about freedom to play, when we talk about Xbox in the cloud, when we talk about streaming your games, Project Scarlet and all of its power and all of its performance is the foundation of our future in console and the formation of our future in cloud. We launched Xbox 18 years ago with a game reviewers called the definitive reason to own an Xbox. Well,
those are like, it's do it again.
It is worth saving. Next holiday, we will launch Project Scarlet with Halo.
Oh, okay. So there you go. So it comes out next year, holiday. Makes sense. Halo Infinite. There you go. It's gotta be. Halo Infinite. And then tease, and you'll actually get to see Master Chief's face.
Pressure building in lines 4, 17, and 33. Pressure building in lines 4, 7. Protocol accepted. Breach detected.
Bark. Up it. For Brody. Cortana?
Daddy's listening. Can you say hi? Hi. And how big are you? How big are you? Can you tell Daddy how big you are? Are you so big? So big. And can you sing? Good singing. How about I miss you? Miss you. And I love you. I love you. I love you, Daddy. I love you, Daddy. And I can't wait to see you. Can you say see you? See you. Good, and bye-bye. Bye-bye.
This is UNSC Pelican Echo 216. Can you hear me? This is UNS.
Chief, he's in space.
Looks like the main power cells are fried. Auto shut down. Triggering survival mode. I'm going to trying to overwrite. Okay. If you can hear me in there, I hope you're ready. Please don't die. Please. Don't die. Yes! 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 We're going home! Oh, welcome back, Chief. I rerouted what little power I had into your suit. Looks like there's a problem with the servos in your hands. Stay calm. You've been out there a while. I know I saw something in here to check your armor's diagnostics. Whoa, easy there, big guy. You're not... Status report. Status report? What? There's something you need to see, Chief. We lost everything. There's nothing left for us here. I don't think we're here, Ace. Not then. Not again. We need to run.
No, we need to fight.
Maybe like your voice in the head thing.
Yeah. There we go.
Classic music. So do you think Infinite is going to be like open world and it's going to be like Destiny style where they just keep adding more content and an evolving game type thing?
Yep.
New missions, new planets to explore, new whatever objectives. Right?
I chose you because you were special. I knew we would be perfect together. And I was right.
Strong finish.
Very strong finish.
Wow.
But they have... Oh.
At least that one's on next year.
Yeah. So of everything that you saw, what excites you the most?
Ah, man. I mean, Halo gave me tingles, music and stuff. I'm ready to get back in that. Star Wars, obviously.
Yeah.
Star Wars, being a big Star Wars fan. What else stood out to me? I mean, Ori. I wanted to play Ori. Beautiful game. I love the first one.
Cyberpunk looks
pretty cool. What else? You know what else stood out to me? I mean, they're recapping it now. That's, you know, I've played most of those games. I'll give it a go, but I gotta go. Of the indie games, I don't know.
Gears, Staple,
Yeah.
Halo.
Yeah. Because you know, it looks really pretty. That'll do it. It's gonna end. Yeah, nice. Alrighty, so there we go. That was the conference. Great show. I liked it. Okay. So overall, happy with what they showed?
Yeah. They showed, like you said, they probably show anything they wanted because PlayStation wasn't there or Sony wasn't at the show, so they can literally show whatever. I think they didn't need to show as much as they did, but
they did.
Yeah, that floor, you might as well. Love John Wick, Keanu Reeves being in Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
That was a pleasant surprise that stayed under wraps somehow.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
that
how
was,
they did that.
That was good. I mean, it was
good.
the day in the age of leaks and things appearing on social media and all that sort of stuff. It's a nice surprise. What about the Terminator crossover with the Gears?
I thought it was nice. It's just a little pre-order thing, so it's not like an added bonus.
Yeah, it's probably just like a skin to play, or maybe a special mission, a DLC mission, where you can play through a level or something. Terminator, so pretty cool. Man, you got the fact that they discussed the next gen Xbox.
Yeah, I'm very happy they did
Holiday
that.
next year, which I mean, everyone would say it's coming out next year. The next PlayStation coming out next year, but Halo launching with it. Okay, that makes sense. Get people to buy it right away. I mean, no understanding the fact that Xbox One X has been out for, it'll be 2 years next year, I think. They're probably going to have backwards compatibility, I would assume, but probably make use of like the xCloud servers or something. They didn't discuss like pricing. Is that just, it's free if you don't have an Xbox, it connects to and uses the resources, and talk about that. It'll be interesting to see if that's the case. So, I mean, I'm in. I definitely want to get the next Xbox, but I don't know. Is Halo enough to make me buy day one? Depending on the price, it's going to be a tough. I mean, it looks great. I have the Xbox original launch Xbox, so mine's out of date. So I'm ready for an upgrade, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't have $600 to spend. So
plus, we don't know what the next PlayStation is going to be, what their specs are going to be like.
Yep.
Nintendo announced something, won't be as high tech as graphics.
Correct.
PlayStation, but they might also try and keep up with the other two. When he comes up with, when they announce it, what kind of stuff as well. Price points will be interesting. I assume they'll be close, and typically try and keep them pretty close.
Yep.
Yeah. They didn't really go into much of that new Pro 2 controller. We'll go into the new.
They didn't, but I mean, if they're showcasing a new thing now, and the new Xbox is coming next year, you'd assume it would be. I mean, new controller can't be that different than what they have now. I mean, realistically, right? It's all about the next console, next more power, whatever. But if the controller's already like, this is the controller, it works well, why change it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would assume that it would work. What controller do you get with the new system? It's not going to be a Pro. It probably will be, standard controller. Then if you have a Pro, it works with it. So it'll be pretty good. But yeah, man. Microsoft did a great job this year. They didn't fumble or anything like that. All eyes were on them. It was their year, and they did very well. So I was really impressed. I don't think there was anything lacking game-wise. They covered everything. They covered their staples. They had Forza. They had Halo. They had Gears. They went through some of their first-party, I wouldn't say indie, but smaller titles like Ori and some of the other titles they have there. The Double Fine acquisition, so they announced their acquisition. There you go. So I mean, they're gearing up. I think they're really going to be like, okay, next year we have Halo that launches with the system, and then we're going to have a bunch of new developers that we own. They're all going to have brand new first parties, because I think that's where they went wrong this generation was with PS4. They're relatively launching very similar in power. But PlayStation had the exclusives. They had, almost every single year, a brand new game. They had a new God of War. They had the Uncharted. They had Spider-Man. They had, tons of these first-party games. What was that? Bloodborne and whatnot. So not just exclusives, but variants and genres, right? So you have your action RPG. You have your first-person shooters. You have all kind of stuff. Yeah. So they touched all different types of players' interests. And yet they kept it exclusive. So that's what made it strong. I know for me, the majority of the games I buy is on PS4 because of the exclusives. I'm like, since I play on that system so much, I might as well get my Assassin's Creed and get my third-party games on PS4 as well.
Get the most of it, yeah.
Yeah, so Jedi Fallen Order, I have it pre-ordered for PS4. But at this time, I'm like, if they announce that all the Xbox One games will work on the next gen, I'm thinking, well, should I get it for Xbox because I'm going to get that new, more powerful system? It's going to make the game look prettier. Is it worth me starting investing in that now if that's the case? So yeah, PS4 is definitely my system this generation. But right now I'm really eager for Xbox. Not only do they have all the third parties are going to be on their system, but they have a slew of first party games that are coming out, and it definitely looks like it's something that be interested.
They seem to be going the right way with all the acquisition and cloud that they're going into. They're pumping a lot of format, making it more so you can be happy with it.
Yeah.
Definitely think.
Absolutely. Well, there you have it, folks. Those are our thoughts and our reactions to the Microsoft E3 conference. Are you excited? Are you disappointed? Let us know. Drop some comments below. Smash the like button. Please subscribe. We'd love your support. And we'll, like you said, we'll be back on Tuesday for Nintendo's Direct. We'll do a live reaction to that. And then, as I mentioned, we'll be doing a react, essentially a summary video of all the conferences at E3, even the ones we didn't live react to. Give us our thoughts and impressions and, our expectations for the upcoming year. So with that being said, thank you so much for joining us. And as always, stay nerdy.